It's week 5 of the National Football League, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Pats and the Dolphins, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Hi, everyone. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. Charles, you look at the Dolphins as they enter play in this one, and they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Patriots, they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win column.
Something's got to give in this one, right? Both teams want to start a new streak, and they both want it to be a victory. This should be a fun one.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Dolphins take the field with Tua Tagovailoa, their quarterback from Alabama, at the helm.
I loved his quote during the week. If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive side of the ledger, throwing touchdown passes.
Yeah, had 4 of those picks, led to the loss. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And the tight end goes in motion left. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Over the middle and complete to Waddle. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4 and he got 4 on 3rd down. Tua going to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Phillips. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. The Dolphins at 1 and 3 here in the early part of the year. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here, and it kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football. They were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win. Things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
They're right here.
On 1st down, back to Achane. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jawan Bentley, the one to get in and finish off the play. And, Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How were they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. And the Pats are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 5. A give up the middle to Gibson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? You talk about this Miami defense. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And?
Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the
Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. The sack there by Bradley Chubb.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. To throw, it's May. Complete, it's Johnson. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Looking to throw, May. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the 1st down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
His throw incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away, but the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
To the air, May. He finds Douglas complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you've got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. They go play action now. May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Douglas, the man in motion. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up. Throwing here is May. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Drake May, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Hill shedding the tackle. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So Miami coming out for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now Tua. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Achane gets it from the gun. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. That is caught. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 33. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 33. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And he's going to take this down close to the 1st as he's brought down at the Patriots 23.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
That's going to be caught by Waddle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
44. Ready.
Up the middle, Achane. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 44 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill from 3 yards out. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah.
And the ball is knocked out, and this is picked up by the Dolphins. And to the 43, so down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line, that's where they'll take over. Well, that's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run, and obviously ball security is paramount. In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Sanders on for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Hardly any time taken off the clock there. 2 plays, and they find the end zone for 6 points. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Patriots with the football here late in this first half. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's May. Checking this down to Stevenson. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll throw with May. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Adonai Mitchell. 66 yards. And the Patriots are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Dolphins taking over now late in this first half. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Throw left side complete. That's Phillips. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up second down. Here's Tua. Open net is Waddle complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Couple of Alabama guys here. Two at a waddle for the Miami first. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Second and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Now, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. And they'll come up second and 7. Off the play fake. Here's May. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Here's May. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Douglas. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. Myers' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And he returns this to the 22. So here are the Patriots to take over. They're on the good side of this game right now with a lead, but they were on the bad side last week in that loss to Cincinnati. So now trying to make amends. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Douglas. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Second down and 4. To the right side, this is Stevenson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Short pass caught by Henry. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. From the shotgun, it's May. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's second down. They'll set up a throw. Short pass caught by Henry. It'll go as a gain of 4. And third and 8 now.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up third down.
From the gun on third down is May. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Play action. May. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. On play action, May. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. From the shotgun, May with it. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are able to add on to that lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a three-possession game. Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Tua sets up to pass it. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. It's a big play there for Miami. 46 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. They'll run. Achane. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
Ready.
Achane once more. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Devon Achane with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins are back within a score. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Patriots offense and Drake May headed back onto the field. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Stevenson gets it again on second down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a third down and 12.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
To the air, May. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Final minute now, the third quarter. They go play action now. May. Complete. This is Mitchell. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So now first and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 30-yard line. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it. Oh, and Tua is going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Dolphins are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. So we race the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last forever.
A long time.
No doubt.
All right, fellas, listen up.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Achane on the counter. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 92 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Tua going to throw. Quick slant, Tyreek Hill with it. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. You take a look at his receiving numbers so far. He's been terrific. Up over 100 yards now for the game. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. On the handoff, it's Achane. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Tua. Got an open man. It's Washington. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That one good for 17 yards. And now they've got it 1st and goal.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Back to the ground, Achane. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. New England's offense set to go. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. And the drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. A solid stiff arm. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. They run once more with Stevenson. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Over the middle, the catch made by Mitchell. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Throwing here is May. That is caught. And he's going to get this inside the 30. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. Looking to throw. May. He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively.
There's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Patriots answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th-quarter lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that gives them a 3-point lead. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Dolphins offense and running back Devon Achane making their way back out. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Finds Hill on the crossing route, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. They come up now on 2nd and 2. Throwing Tua. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Now Tua, and they'll give this to Achane. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. On target over the middle to Hill. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And now all of a sudden, the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit, because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
Here's Tua. This is Achane. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see.
Turbo 3, kick.
Tua. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Maybe some temptation here to try to go for the win, but I think you got to kick the field goal.
I agree totally. When you look at the time left on the clock, that's not a spot where you take the gamble. Go ahead and kick the field goal here and take it from there.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So a big one coming now for Jason Sanders. This to potentially send us to overtime. And it's off the left upright. Oh, my goodness. Heartache. It's no good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3. Well, they got themselves in position to at least entertain the thoughts of an overtime, but as it turns out, it was not meant to be, Charles.
And you feel bad for a kicker in this spot. He's going to have to shoulder a lot of the blame, but in reality, this will be a team loss. They didn't do enough collectively to get the job done.
Well, this ball game was close throughout. Remember, it was neck and neck at intermission, neck and neck at the end, but a great job